In this demo, we'll explore how CLU enables AI-powered system to interpret and respond to natural language commands, whether spoken or typed. Imagine being able to control your home devices with simple voice commands like turn on the lights, start a fan. With Azure AI Language and CLU, we can train model to recognize these commands, understanding the user intent, and trigger appropriate actions. In this demo, I'll walk you through the process of creating a CLU project and Language Studio, training the model to recognize voice or text-based commands, testing how Azure AI understand and process device control instructions. All right, let's navigate to language.azure.com. And from there, we're gonna create a new and select CLU, the first one up top. We're gonna give it a name. Gotta be a unique name, English, and description. Simple home automation here. Click on next and create. Perfect. Here under the schema definition, we see the intents and entities. Make sure we are on the intent and we're gonna click on add, and let's add switch on intent here. And let's click on the intent that we created. Let's make sure that we select it, and let's put in the occurrence examples here, like switch on the fan, enter, put the fan on, let's put the light on, switch the light on, and turn the fan on. Let's create another intent from here, and let's call it switch off. And we're gonna add same thing. Make sure it's selected. Turn the fan off. Switch the light off. Put the fan off. And switch the fan off, and then turn the fan off. Oops, I already added that. So see what we're missing here. Off. Off the light. Perfect. And then we're gonna come in here and add an entity. We're gonna call it device and add that here. We're just gonna label it. So we're gonna select this one, fan, on the light as well. We can select device, light, device. Make sure we have a correct labeling, fan, device, and device. The reason we put 5 that is kind of mandatory in here. Now let's go do the same on the switch off. Select here, go back to the home automation project, and we see the switch on intent, have the entities labeled correctly here. I'm gonna click on the switch off, and select the light in here, device, fan, the fan as device. Do the same thing for light and fan. Now, all good. Gonna hit click on save changes. Perfect. Let's go training jobs and let's click on start training job. Gonna give it a name. Training job. We're gonna select the training model. I'm gonna select free here and 80% for training for testing. It's great. Click on run. Now the job is in queue. If you look at the changes here, we see it's 100% complete, evaluation 0%. It's gonna take a second or two to complete. Now training is succeeded. We see everything finished perfectly. All good in here. Let's click on the model performance. Again, click in here. We see 100% on the F1 score, precision, 100%, recall, 100%. It took a minute and 5 seconds to complete. All good in here. These are the percentage for our project regarding CLU. Let's click on deploying a model. I'm gonna click on add deployment. Gonna give it a name. Deployment CLU. Gonna select the model that we created. And perfect. We only have the East US created. I'm gonna click on deploy. Now deployment is complete. That was really quick. Let's click on testing deployment. We're gonna select the deployment that we created. And here, let's putting a text, see if that can be interpreted correctly. Turn on the TV, for example. And let's click on run test. We see the intent switch on, which is perfect. It's turning on. Confidence a little bit low because TV is not identified as or labeled as a device. Let's see, instead of TV, let's put on fan and see what happens. On test, we have a confidence of 96. Let's select another example like switch on the light. We see all good stuff here. It's kind of like selecting the confidence of the device as 100%. Do another example like turn the light on. And run the test. All good stuff. Perfect. Thanks for watching.